How's it going, y'all? It's Hal, and after a really long time, I'm finally gonna be bringing you that video where I talk about the experience I had at FWA 2026. I don't really know how to start off this video, but FWA 2026 was really fun. I had my flight really early on a Thursday morning. It was a nice smooth flight, and just like last year, I basically got like no sleep on the plane. I just can't sleep on planes. So after about 9.5 hours later, when I landed, I arrived in Atlanta International Airport. When I landed, I was greeted by the two friends that I've roomed with for both of the years now, and also a surprise visit from two of my friends that I also got to meet in person too. And also when I arrived, I just dived straight into one of my friend's arms. Gotta go straight for the cuddles! I gave him a squeeze, and then we all made our way over to the shuttle bus, which was taking us to the domestic terminal of the airport so that we could use the train to get to the convention. Once we got all of our stuff sorted and we'd all met up as a group, we all went down to go get some food. And that's where I tried that super greasy pita place I was talking about. It was so good. It was so fucking good. I can't even, it was so good. I actually ended up going there another 3 or 4 times through the convention. Most of the Thursday was just spent kind of meeting up with people, figuring out who's there, and just saying hello. And then for the most part, we kind of just spent our time kind of just chatting, wandering the con space, and chilling in our room. I went to sleep about midnight, and on the Friday, I woke up super duper late. I had about 12 hours of sleep. One of the friends I was rooming with tried to call me out on this and said I was a lazy fuck. But motherfucker, I was awake for like 2 days. You shush. On the Friday, I got to experience my first ever happy hour session, which is the session that you go to try some of the drinks that they've got over there. In there, I got to try some of the meads, some of the ciders, and some of the cocktails. Those are kind of my thing. When it comes to drinking, I'm more of a fruity drinker. I like sort of like the fruit mix, like weak vodkas and stuff. I'm not a heavy drinker, really. Yeah, so I drank some of those, and yeah, I had a pretty good time in there. It was really nice. For the most part at the con, it was mostly just kind of wandering around, meeting up with people, and just getting to say hello and catching up, and having just a little bit of a waffle. It was super nice getting hugs and snugs. During the night, me and my friends, we all went back to our room, and we had a couple drinks, and we all played Cards Against Humanity, which I've never actually done in person until that point, and it was really funny. I loved every moment of that. It was super fun. That was also when I got to meet Another Bean properly and give them lots of cuddles. It was on the Saturday that I got to go into the dealer's den and have a look at this line. The line was super duper long, but honestly, the management of that line was really good. The line went down super fast. Funnily enough, in that line, I was a really big idiot and I was biting on a piece of plastic and I ended up actually chipping my tooth. Nothing major though, don't worry about it. I just thought it would be really funny to share. I found it really dumb. Getting in the dealer's den, I didn't take too many photos, but there was a lot of really cool stuff in there and super cute, and honestly, I kind of wish I got some of the stuff that I didn't buy. I did come out with some super nice stuff though. I come out with a non-binary paw pad hat, a nice little sling bag, and a few other things. Got a couple keychains and stickers too. The dealer's den was actually held in a different venue this time, so they kind of had the whole building to themselves this time instead of just the downstairs area, and it was so much better. You could like actually move around in there. Like it was nowhere near as crowded. You could actually move around and see things and not get in people's way, you know? Oh my god, how did I nearly not mention this? Okay, so there's a nice little restaurant that's connected to the 3 main hotels known as the Metro, and when I was in there, I ended up getting this absolutely gorgeous strawberry cheesecake. It was really funny because when I asked for it, one of my friends was just like, dude, you're gonna die. I said, oh, I'll be fine. Don't worry about it. I got room. And they're like, no, it's not the room that I'm talking about. That thing probably has more sugar than you've seen in a while. That's an American cheesecake. Remember that. And I was just like, yeah, whatever. Like, I'll still eat it. It's fine. I get about halfway through this cheesecake and I'm starting to get super stuffed. But I was stubborn enough. I ate all of it. And oh my god, it was so good. Oh my gosh. I want another one so bad. But yeah, it was really funny because after I ate that, when we were leaving the restaurant, I could barely walk. I was so stuffed, I could barely fucking walk. It was a struggle to get back to the hotel room. But do I regret it? Not at all. It was such a good cheesecake, I'd do it again. So after Saturday, it turns out I was just tired again because I slept for like another 10 fucking hours. I slept so much at that con. Sunday rolls around, and for the most part, I kind of just spent Sunday vegging out with another friend in bed. We kind of just watched some TV, snuggled up. It was really nice. Also, like, I really had a good time snuggling with my friend. I really miss you and I want to snug you again. You just wait till next time. But yeah, it was just really nice to have a wind down after the chaotic days from before and just cuddle up with a friend and just watch some TV and recharge. They passed out a couple times while we were watching the TV and it was super cute. But for the most part on the Sunday, that's kind of all we did. Then came the Monday. The Monday was really sad, and for me at least, it was full of lots of tears. I cried a lot. Overall though, I had an absolutely fantastic time at FWA this year. I'm super glad that I went. To recap some stuff that I said in the other video of what I wanted to do more of, I still didn't visit any panels because I'm stupid. And also, I didn't go to the rave in the end. It just didn't really align with what was going on through the night. But one thing I did succeed in was giving all of my friends a lot more hugs and snugs. I'm super happy with all the cuddles that I got. I also got super duper harassed by my friends non-stop tickling me. You know who you are, you fucks. In all seriousness though, I really enjoyed that too. I had a really good time. Once again, just like last year, I wouldn't have changed it for the world. It was sort of perfect. I can't wait for the next one. But I think that's all for this yap session, so I hope you enjoyed the rambling. If you enjoyed this video, there's plenty more like it on my channel. If you checked it out, I would greatly appreciate it. And as always, I'd like to hear what you think. If you have anything you'd like to say, I read the comments very, very frequently, and I would love to talk to you guys. So don't be afraid to drop it down. But I guess that's all for this video, so I hope you have a good rest of your day. But until next time, all of the huggies, and I'll see y'all around.